The silence around Agoro Irrigation scheme tells a story of frustration and disappointment. Water channels stretch across dry gardens where thriving rice fields once stood. At the center of the growing anger is a project that has consumed billions of shillings over several years.
The production has actually now gone down because the people have stopped their native way of production with hope that this project will get finished and then help them now even produce better. I think this is the disappointment we have.
The minister faulted contractors for operating without involving local authorities and community leaders.
All the local leaders here didn't understand what was happening. They have no scope of work of all the contractors that have come here and gone. And they also don't know when this contract or when this project will come to an end. And this is not very, very good.
Omona warned that government would not tolerate continued waste of public resources.
Now, if out of the 9 blocks of the 1,650 acres of land, they can only irrigate 3 blocks in a day. So that is almost less than 40% of performance of the dam per day. And I don't think this is expected to increase production.
For local leaders, the current irrigation system no longer supports adequate farming.
It really pains me a lot because those days with the uncontrolled flood system of irrigations that we used to carry, we could have ample water supply. But this one here, the water is restricted.
The irrigation scheme was first established in the 1950s using traditional irrigation methods. Government later upgraded the scheme in the 1970s to support commercial rice production. For years, Agoro became one of Northern Uganda's leading rice-producing areas, supplying markets across Uganda and South Sudan. In 2011, rehabilitation works began under different contractors to modernize the aging infrastructure. Residents say the intervention instead disrupted production.
Rice in the entire sub-region Agoro was producing enough rice to serve the region. But now, with the government intervention, there is no rice now in Agoro.
Because the way you look at this dam is lower than where the water should go. I mean, it is lower than where the water should go to the garden. That is the issue. Because even if you bring 1,000 contractors, it will not solve this issue. The dam is low.
Responding to concerns, Senior Engineer Charles Bwire acknowledged delays in implementation.
But the delays are partly due to the cash flow constraints of the contractor.
Bwire, however, defended the project design and assured leaders that completion works were underway.
But fortunately, as I speak, the contractor has been paid and should be able to execute the remaining works, which is about 15%.
Whether the production can still restore Agoro's former agricultural glory, farmers remain uncertain. For now, empty stores, broken channels, and abandoned fields stand as painful reminders of unfulfilled promises. Henry Okrut, UBC.